vision, your views. Views from the Six.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to Views Radio Show, Views from the Six podcast. This is your girl, Jay, and I am sitting here with my beautiful co-host. Ladies, tell them who you are.
What up?
Hey.
This is Sister Angie.
You know
Come
what?
on.
I can't get it.
Okay,
this is DJ Angie Fizzle in the building. I tried to bring that relax on, you know what I'm saying? But I can't hide that EC root. Stand up, East Cleveland in the building. Represent Cardinals. Them Cardinals.
Okay, then. This is your girl, Monty, in the building, and we represent them Shaker Raiders.
Hey,
what's up, y'all?
Shaker sucks.
Whatever, I'm going to
We love
follow
you too,
up.
boo.
This your girl, Kiki. I'm a Raider, too. Hi.
Don't follow up. Hey, you see that nigga back up. What's up? We did.
What you coming with? We miss you, girl.
Listen, I'm repping down the way all day.
Listen. So if you guys can count, that is 5 girls. I have 4 co-hosts plus myself. Who is our 5th host, Viewlander? View. Who is it?
It's
You guys. Yep.
Yes. So we need you to. First of all, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in with us.
Yes,
You've been
thank
giving
you
us some
guys.
feedback. You guys been following,
support.
liking, sharing. We love you. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
We got something to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it's been a minute. It's been a minute since we
Feels
heard
like
from you.
it.
It's been a minute since we've been on this mic. We got my girl Net back with us.
What up?
Yes. Listen, we got something to talk about. So I'm just hoping, I'm ready. I just hope y'all ready for us. Ladies, is that ready?
I don't know if they're ready for this. I don't know if they're ready for this.
Should we reveal our topic? What we talking about?
I don't know. I ain't think that. Let's wait.
I don't think they're ready.
DJ,
Oh, sing it with it then.
I don't think they ready.
Serenade.
Listen. If you're on Instagram, we want you to go ahead and follow us at Views Radio Show.
Yeah.
On Twitter, Views Radio Show.
Yeah.
On Facebook, Views Radio Show.
Let's
Come
go
on now.
Like,
Listen.
subscribe, share.
Listen, 2 months ago, we released our car karaoke. And if you have not gone to check it out, you need to go see. Because y'all got to put a voice and a face to these beautiful. Hey, this is Jay. Net. This is Jay. Okay. So when y'all see me with the, what I got on?
I don't know what you got on.
I had on the burgundy jacket. So you gotta put a voice to the face. So go check out
I think
our
it's time for us to do another one too.
Yeah.
And let's do a car karaoke challenge with our
Trying to join in.
Yeah.
Join in.
Good idea.
Listen. I just want to say we appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes, indeed.
We still need feedback. We still need you guys to tune in each and every show.
Yes.
The last Thursday of each month, we need you. Tune in. Podcast. We are on Google Play. We're on iTunes. We're on YouTube. We have a Facebook. We have an Instagram. We have a Twitter. Tune in. We love you guys.
We out here.
We out here.
Are we out here?
We out
Anybody need us to stop by their events, Views Radio Show?
Yes.
We are here. The summer
bring the
is
party.
coming.
Yep.
We're bringing the party. We're bringing the views. Let us know what's
Yeah,
up.
we'll support. We'll get a table.
Come on now, vendors.
Yep.
all of that and then some.
And then
All right,
some.
y'all. Enough of this. Let's get that hot topic. Hello there, everybody. So check this out. We got 2 hot topics today that I think you guys are gonna like. So first, let's give it up for some black girl magic.
Black girl magic. Shout out to my sister.
You hear the bling? Did you hear the magic? So if you haven't heard, if you've been under a rock, this May, Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, and Miss America of 2019 are all
black girls.
Black girls.
Yes. Shout out to y'all.
Our beautiful sisters. Miss USA is Chelsea Christ. Miss Teen USA is Kaylee Garris, and Miss America is Nia Franklin. They were all elected to their respective positions this year. And they all did it with grace and beauty and that black girl stuff.
What
y'all gonna do with all that melanin?
Listen.
Come on now.
So Miss Nia Franklin, which is Miss America, she is a classically trained opera singer.
Oh.
And she established
She got
that her
pipes.
goal was to break down the racial stereotypes for equality in the arts. So if you notice, you go to Broadway, you go to, opera programs, you don't see a lot of us.
There's a disparity.
There's a disparity there. So, her goal in doing this was to bring light to that world. And also show little girls like my daughter, like our nieces, our kids, that this is possible. This is Miss America we talking about. This ain't Miss East Cleveland. This ain't Miss. This is
no
Miss
city girl.
America. This is who
Miss
represents America. And the way that America looks and feels right now. Oh, I know somebody in office ain't happy. Come on, let's just throw it out there. I know we got a lot of politicians around the nation that ain't pretty happy that this is their representative.
Right.
That's all right.
But wait, sis is doing it with class.
Listen,
how she doing
elegance,
Elegance.
with beauty, with polish,
With grace.
no disrespect, but she ain't hood rich.
Okay. And that's all right. That's all
Did I
right.
say it?
That's all right, because all of us
I
ain't
said it.
rich.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with polishing it up.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Class
class.
over trash.
Correct.
Come on with it.
All day.
I like that.
So
sis.
our Miss USA is Chelsea Christ. Now Chelsea Christ, there's something very unique about her. She is a civil litigation attorney in North Carolina.
Yes.
Come on.
And she
Black girl.
represents prisoners for pro bono work.
Oh, come on, black
That takes
girl.
a special person
Yes.
to do some
Yes, it
special
does.
work
It does.
like that.
So Miss Chris is also biracial.
Ooh.
And
That's
in
okay.
choosing to represent herself in this pageant, she used to always straighten her hair.
Right.
And because her mom is a naturally blonde white woman, she decided, you know what, I'm going to because this is what she was accustomed to. But for this, she said, you know what, I'm letting that kinky go.
Come
Listen.
on now.
I'm letting that kinky work.
Come on
Listen.
now.
And lo and behold, look what God did. So Miss USA in her natural tresses,
That is
which,
awesome.
let's be honest, she said that she was advised against
Oh, wow.
Wow.
wearing her natural hair.
Wow. Can we
And
talk
so,
about how they're
look
trying to
at that.
ban
Come
us
on.
from being
Come on.
naturally
Yes.
ourselves?
Come on.
But sis can wake up with looking like a wet poodle coming out of her shower, walking into school and to work
geez.
like that. But we can't
She
wait.
said a wet poodle. She did say
I
that.
can't.
We love all
Oh,
races.
Love y'all.
This is a small
Okay,
disclaimer.
no.
that,
Yeah,
Just, you gotta-
naturally beautiful.
You can't pay attention to the naysayers.
That is
period.
correct. And these ladies show us exactly what the power of positivity, the power of believing in yourself, and the power of not being afraid to break through the mold can do.
Yeah.
Because,
I like that.
unfortunately, we are living in a society where beauty is not black all the time.
Right.
And so these ladies prove that, we got it.
We got
And
it.
it comes in all shapes and
She
sizes.
showed us and women who look like us, they listen, if I can do it, you can
can
too.
do it,
Come
you
on
can
right
too.
behind me, sis.
That's
And
it.
come with your natural hair.
That's it.
Because it is obtainable for you. I
And
love
be
it.
out of the box.
I love
Don't
it.
be afraid
out of
to
the
be
box.
I
out of the
love
box.
it.
That's it.
I love it.
So anybody listening, you got some black girl magic that's around you. Please encourage them. Allow them to know that their beauty is within them. That nothing that they can look like or even present themselves shows the most beauty that they have. It's what's within.
That's
Yes.
right.
Because if these young ladies walked out there with timid expressions and not being, excited about who they were, I don't think they would have been able to do this. So let's just keep that in mind. Celebrate each other.
Yes.
Black, white. At the end of the day, with
We
my
all
sister
love
Kia,
everyone.
because she's such a loving Care Bear.
right.
Let's support individuals. Let's support ladies as a whole. Let's empower each other. Let's
Woman
show each other how
empowerment.
beautiful we are in and out.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so moving on to our next hot topic. Yeah.
Bring it
ladies.
on.
Oh, I need to
Let's
hear y'all on this
talk
one.
about
Let's talk
it.
about it. So,
Talk about it.
if you haven't seen or heard about the controversy, our beloved sister, Mrs. Aisha Curry,
We love you, girl.
she was on Red Table Talk a little while ago, and her and all her Curry Clan's mates were discussing the woes and the wonders of being married to high-profile individuals. And if you haven't heard it, this is exactly what she said. She said on the topic of her husband getting attention, she said, something that really bothers me, honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity, is the fact that, there are all these women like throwing themselves at him, speaking about her husband, Steph Curry. But me, like the past 10 years, I don't have any of that, she said on the
Right.
show. She says, I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then I began to internalize it. And I'm like, is something wrong with me? So the backlash that Mrs. Curry received
Was
from this
unfair.
was, how do you guys think about that? What do you think about that statement? What is it that about that statement that you agree with, you disagree with? Come on, Ned, I see it on your face. Come
see
on
her
with it.
coming
We see
to the
it. Come with
microphone.
it. Come on.
I understand how it could create a little bit of insecurity.
Yes.
I don't agree with the backlash that she got.
Not at all.
I don't
Thank
agree
you.
with the
Not at all.
backlash.
Unacceptable.
I don't believe
Yeah.
that was backlash worthy.
No.
However, I do understand some people's, kind of confusion about,
Yeah.
why on earth would you feel like that? You're married to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
He seems to be a good, a great husband, actually. So why should it matter that you're not getting attention from any other male as long as you're getting it from your husband? But I don't agree with the backlash.
Not at all.
But I do understand how she feels as far as being a little insecure. Because, I mean, let's just face it. I think we all need that encouragement sometime, that extra push, that, girl, you look good today.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes I think we can take it for granted when it comes from our spouse or those
Yes,
that are
thank
closest
you.
to us. If we're just
Especially if
honest
you've been
about
together
you.
so
If you've been
long.
together for so long, I
Yes.
can understand how she feels. Like, okay, when Steph says it, I mean, yeah, I appreciate it.
'Cause he's
but
supposed to.
He's supposed to. He's my husband. As opposed to, if someone else out, another random guy does it, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I still got it.
Stella still
And
got her
sometimes you
groove.
need to know you
Thank
still
you.
got it. So
Thank
I get it. I get it, Aisha, girl.
We talked
Yeah.
about this earlier, and I was saying, when my husband and I go out, I want him to walk proudly with me on his arm
Yeah.
because
Come
he's
on.
thinking, or he knows,
Yeah.
this dude over here was checking you, this
Right.
one over here was
Right.
But I
checking you,
got
but you
you.
with me.
But you
Yes.
remain.
And that's
And I
vice versa.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk in a room and feel like, I'm on his arm and I'm a
Yeah.
mud duck.
Right.
I mean, y'all remember that term? That's
I
all my
am
age.
not.
Sugar booger.
That's way.
I get it, but I just feel like
I mean, you don't
if
agree.
you have a certain level of confidence, you don't care about.
But see,
who's
she
paying
said,
you any second or not.
over
It
the
created-
years, it
yeah.
gave her a sense of insecurity
Insecurity.
because nobody is checking for her.
Right.
And so I understand that as well. Being a married woman, you can sometimes, I know as women, we tend to be a lot of times more, I don't know what the word is, like less, I don't know, like the attention to me, we don't seek it as much. Sometimes
Yeah,
I
of
feel
course.
like, that attention that her husband's getting, and I can imagine,
Especially on that magnitude.
right on that
Right.
magnitude.
I
I
mean,
can
it
imagine
ain't
it
even
being
gotta
so
be-
times 3, you know what I'm saying? And, we tend to, moms, women, we're nurturers, so we
Yeah.
don't actually pay attention either all the
Yeah.
time to the
I don't even think
attention.
that it's
Right.
always seeked. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
it's
what I'm
always
saying.
appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It's appreciated.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Right.
But Monty, I do agree with you because as far as
I want to share.
kind of your self-esteem, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being knowing who you are.
Yeah.
I kind of it should balance out.
I
It
feel
should-
like
it should balance out.
maybe as Steph Curry's wife, the fact that you've pulled Steph Curry, he's clearly madly in love with her. He's
Right.
you know what I
Right.
mean. So that
Right.
alone should have gave you a little bit of boost,
Yeah.
of confidence,
But
right
she
there.
really opened up a floor because she came onto
did.
the red table talk with Jada, and Jada creates this space where she wants them to openly be
comfortable.
Right.
be
Yeah.
comfortable,
Yeah.
live in their truth, and share.
Yeah.
Their truth and how they feel. I just feel like the backlash that she's got.
No, the backlash
that's
was
not
definitely
okay.
on
That's
this
not
side.
The
okay.
problem
because she
is
didn't have to
a
come
lot
out.
of women aren't
Yeah.
being honest, and they
They're
feel the
not.
exact same
Yeah.
So
way.
when
And
someone
there's nothing
is,
wrong with being honest.
everybody's kind of like on them and nitpicking exactly what they're talking about,
Right.
not even knowing how much courage it took to say, you know what, girls, I'm sitting beside y'all, but let me tell y'all how I really feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is I read something on Twitter. Prophet Shem, she was saying like Aisha Curry has uncovered so much about how dysfunctional we are as a generation and how we live in a very jealous and selfish society. The cancel culture is coming for Aisha because she was honest about a genuine insecurity of hers. In a society that raves about being real, the response is extremely,
Wow, that's good.
extremely disingenuous.
Yeah.
She said, Aisha is not asking to be pursued. She's questioning if she's desirable.
Yes,
not
that's an
only
honest question.
listen, not only to other men, but to herself and her husband.
That's right.
Exactly.
Postpartum depression does this to all women,
That's right.
all over
She
the
just
world,
had
and
it.
they just don't know.
that's
They
true.
don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
She says, in a hypersexualized culture, every woman has questioned how attractive she is,
That's right.
or if she's
Yes.
noticed by
That's
men.
true.
That's
Why?
right.
Because you're not exposing your body these days. You're not
Exactly.
taken seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
Imagine being valued based on how much your dignity you were willing to give up.
Right.
It's not a secret that girls who have lower standards and lose boundaries get more attention from men and women. Our culture is sex driven.
Yeah.
And it leaves many other women with different values question their own beauty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you shouldn't depend on people to affirm your beauty. True. But
Yeah.
human nature craves affirmation. We do.
Yeah.
We crave
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
That's my love language.
Yeah.
So I feel that.
Yeah.
It feeds our ego and boosts our self-esteem. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be complimented. You just can't live off them.
And that's what I think a lot of
Yeah.
people misunderstood. And a lot of people, I feel like, responded to her with backlash only because they're not being honest with themselves.
And I think it was empowering for her to open up about her insecurities, because it lets other people know and other women know that you just like
happens.
me.
Yeah.
This happens.
It-
It's
it's
okay.
okay.
It's
That's
a
right.
natural
Yeah. Thank
thing
you.
sometimes. So I think it
Right.
was very empowering for her to be honest. I didn't
I
understand
respect
the
her
backlash.
transparency, and then once
Absolutely.
again, when it comes to
Absolutely.
the public and you know people that are observing through social media and things like that, a lot of people look and listen just
Yeah.
to respond.
Yeah.
They
That's
don't really
it.
look and listen to
understand.
understand,
Yeah.
and to just hear her and to see her for who she is.
Right.
They just want to have an opinion.
Right. What's that?
Speaking of opinions, our sound engineer would like to express his perspective on this.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so I completely what Jayana just read changed my perspective. However, However, she embarrassed her husband.
No,
Yes,
she
she
did.
did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Because now she is saying she is craving attention. And now,
Wait though.
Hold on. Immediately, the first thing people do is, well, dang, her husband isn't giving her the attention she wants. Especially the time of year it is for him. This is the most important time of the year. Her lifestyle that she depends on, that she lives on, that she's accustomed to, depends on how he plays right now. He don't need distractions right now.
But wait,
And
she
this was a
said,
huge distraction for him.
she said, did she disrespect her husband? No. And anyone who thinks that probably isn't married, but that don't include you. She literally said she just wants to feel more attractive. Attractive wives make their husbands look good and vice versa. In conclusion, she said a great
coming
deal.
back.
And again, if my wife
Which
went
is
on national
Angie.
TV
Angie
and said
Finley.
that, me personally, I would feel like, dang, as a husband, I am not doing my job.
Okay,
I can
get
understand that
but
perspective
let's
as
think
well.
about it this way.
But wait, did y'all see
Who
how he
knows-
responded, though?
He did respond well. Who knows though that they haven't had this discussion?
Right.
Who knows
This is
that this
true.
hasn't been a process already that has been
Exactly.
implemented with them both as a couple to
It
say,
could have been
okay,
an ongoing thing. We just
because I'm going to be honest, especially the aspect from postpartum, I never even considered that because they have a
Right.
son now, and the little boy is
Right.
maybe 5-6 months or
Yeah.
something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you have children, she's got 3. I've got 3 that I birthed,
Yeah.
5 total.
Yeah.
Your body
Whoa.
does something
It
to
does.
Tell
you.
us, Ed.
It does.
And let's go
That's
spiritually
real.
with this thing.
Yeah.
The natural man automatically wants to deprive you of anything glorious.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, once I have this baby, my body starts changing. My grandma used to call them pancakes when the boobs start to sag. She said, "Put your
Everything
pancakes up."
starts shifting around.
Everything
Listen.
shifts. So you no longer are this 20-something, fresh-looking,
Right.
bright-eyed, the
Right.
world is amazing person.
Right.
You are a mom of 3. You are with them all the time. I'm a stay-at-home mom myself.
But did y'all see how she said how the paparazzi came into? Did you watch the
Yes,
whole?
when she was nursing. So at the end of the day,
Yes.
some lady bombarded into the van or the transportation that they were in while she was nursing her baby,
And so she
was
signed up for
basically
this.
like, "Oh, you signed up for this," because she was like, "Oh, I'm nursing. Can
Right.
you please give me some privacy?" And the lady was just like,
Like,
"Oh, you
bump
signed
you.
up for this." So imagine her world
I signed
crashing.
up for you to be recording me while I'm
Exactly.
breastfeeding my
While I'm
baby?
That's what she
nursing.
said.
Are you
That's-
serious?
that's
Yeah.
right.
So
Just imagine how she feels.
yeah.
And then, you
Pastor's
know, just
been
for her
a
to
wife,
open
a
up
mom,
about
too.
postpartum, you know, it's
Yes.
very real, it's very relevant. Everyone does not experience it. However,
The same
it is
either.
something that's very relevant and a lot of women deal with. And it can affect a lot.
Yes.
It can affect
A lot of aspects of your life.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, he just we not. Our sound
Savannah
engineer
would be-
says Savannah James,
James
wouldn't
would
be on.
on.
Okay, no, we're not gonna do that.
we
We're
shout
not
out
gonna
my
do
We
that.
girl?
definitely are not, but
She's
you
beautiful.
know, so
I love
those were some those were some great.
She's such a class act.
Ain't she classy?
But I do think, ladies, I think this is a testament for us as a whole to be able to accept someone else's truth and to
Yes,
not
let them
diminish
be
them
them.
for
Yeah,
it. And
respect
I think
their individuality too.
And I think that's a part of what makes us so amazing because we have this nurturing
about
aspect
being a
within us
powerful
that
woman.
is organic, but a lot of times we don't use it
Yes.
for each other.
Yes.
You know,
We
as
wanna tear each other
this
down.
sisterhood, we would rather keep it for the guys that mistreat us. We would rather keep it
that's so
for,
true. Wow.
you know, the friends that use us instead of for each other to build us up. That's a whole other topic.
Empower
But
each other.
ladies, we're going to
Pray
get into
for that.
Aisha Curry, man, because she did
Cover
express
her.
that there's some insecurities there. So cover her in prayer. If your heart is right. Now, we ain't asking for no selfish prayers.
Not at all.
We
Not
asking
at all.
for if your heart
Not
is
at all.
right.
Not at all.
Hey, good people. It's time for our Viewlander of the day, and I am so proud and excited about this segment today. Our Viewlander hails from Believe Land and his longtime CKA family. Miss Savannah Harmon, we celebrate you, boo. Today we shout you out. She is a mommy, wife, entrepreneur, and boss. She's saved, gifted, accomplished, polished, professional, beauty, and brains. She discovered her love for cosmetology at an early age and embarked on a cosmetology journey as young as 6 years old.
That's amazing.
She started off styling her sister's hair and started perfecting her craft and has just gone on to do great things.
We miss you, Savannah.
Yes.
We
yes.
do. misses you, girl.
My hair misses you.
My hair misses you.
Yes, it's something that ran in her family. Her mom did hair. Her sister studied in cosmetology as well, and it's something that just came natural to her. She's gone on to master the art of hair cutting. She's also found a love for educating and competing. She's earned awards in the Bronner Brothers International
girl.
Speed Cutting Competition.
Come on,
She
now.
took second place. She just believes in many ways she's living out her dream.
Yes.
She's one of those people that could do without the fame and all the hoopla. Her passion has taken her
need
places
more.
she's never imagined. She's currently in Las Vegas, Nevada,
Yes, she is.
and she has much more on the horizon. She's going to launch an online retail store called Maintain Me, where customers will be able to get top of the line hair products as well as watch tutorials on how to maintain their hair in between salon visits. That's just wrong.
That's awesome.
And
So dope.
she's
That
going
is. That
to
is
open her
dope.
salon and an academy in 2020. So it'll be an educational
Savannah.
resource for professionals seeking to take their craft to the next level. And she states that she grinds now with generational wealth in mind. The thought of leaving a legacy behind keeps her dedicated.
Yes.
She would not be able to do what she does without her children. They mean the world to her. So, Savannah, we shout you out.
Savannah, we love you, girl.
And if you
Shine
want
a
to follow
spotlight
her
on
on
her.
IG, she's at Savannah_Sheer and on Facebook at Sheer Pandemonium.
Oh,
Savannah. We love you, girl.
Hey. All right, y'all. Well, this is our part of the segment where we give our bird's eye view. So,
Yes.
so today we are going to talk about and shout out powerful women and what it is to be one.
yes.
Yes,
should know
yes,
about
yes.
that.
What you know about that?
We should know about what it takes to be that.
What it
Sitting
takes.
around some powerful women right now.
Come on
That's
with it.
right.
Yes, I feel the power. Say that. Come on and feel the power.
Power. So I was just going over a few things and reading, and what I saw in an article was that the most powerful women realize that no is just someone's opinion.
Okay.
And that anything is actually possible.
Okay. I
A
like
woman walking in her purpose, God-driven, I have to always give him glory.
that. Amen.
God-driven women are powerful. Praying women are powerful.
Yes, they are. Yes.
And something else I did see in an article, it was called, I think it was Bold Woman. And what it said was, everyone seems to have a different opinion on what it truly takes or what truly makes a powerful woman in reality. It's actions and not words that prove how strong a person truly is. If you can relate to these things, you are truly a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, I like that.
So, you have to have quiet strength. This is one of the things that I was
like
looking
that.
at.
My mama used to say she can't stand no loud woman.
Listen. So you gotta have sometimes.
Quiet strength.
Yeah.
I like
strength
to be quiet and restrain yourself. Yes.
I like that.
I think that's classy.
It's very classy.
It's classy. It's classy. Because it's not always easy to be strong.
It's not.
That's true.
Especially when life wrecks your plans or throws you a surprise and curveball. But knowing how to find your inner strength and can get you through it. And that's the most powerful. And it's a gentle form of courage.
Oh, right. I like that, Key.
Yeah.
So it's not loud, proud, or noisy. But it's quiet. Right.
I like that. I like
Love
that.
that. Let me start being
Practice to be
quiet.
quiet. It's a quiet strength. I'm gonna start talking low
When
like
my mama
this.
said that, it was about me. Like,
Right.
It's all
it's
right.
time to listen.
I'm gonna just start talking like this.
You know what? I'm
Y'all
going to
gonna be
share
talking
with
like
you
I'm
guys
talking
what
like
I
this,
think what makes a woman powerful.
What makes a woman powerful?
Listen, I got 3 things, y'all. And
got
I
3
just want y'all to let me know what you think, okay? My first one, I think what makes a woman powerful is her resiliency. A woman who is powerful is resilient.
Oh,
Yes.
She will let nothing or no one stop her from reaching her goals. Okay? Like that's one of the things, one of the 3 things I feel. Number 2, I feel a powerful woman is in alignment with her divine assignment.
you got to be.
Absolutely.
You gotta be.
Absolutely. Which follows up with
good.
number 3. A powerful woman is a woman who stays connected to the power source.
Come on now.
Which is
You gotta stay connected to the
God.
source.
Confirmation.
Which
It just went right.
It
Yeah.
flows straight
It
through.
does.
I love that. I love that. A woman who is connected to the power source.
You gotta stay
She hit me
connected to
with
the
the Jesus.
source.
Did she hit me with the Jesus? Come on now, sis. Get
I was about
prepared
to
for
bring that
tomorrow.
G.
That's all right. That's all right. What you ladies think? What you
got
guys
over there,
thinking?
Monty?
I just to piggyback on this topic, to be a strong woman, it encompasses so many different
It does.
Yes.
characteristics and traits. And the list goes on and on.
It does. It does.
But
Stop.
a few things that stood out to me was one is that strong women like to challenge themselves.
Yeah.
They want to keep growing
That's
and
good.
improving,
Yeah.
which is why they are keen on pushing themselves
There's no bar.
more, even
No
onto
bar.
new boundaries. They make sure that they do not only do good but better.
Yeah,
That's right. Everything
Absolutely.
y'all saying. I'm
That
saying.
one,
Listen, I'm just gonna repeat what y'all saying.
There's no
really,
limits.
really like
There's
that
no
one.
boundaries.
But let's
There are
think
no
about
boundaries.
this
That's
though.
what I'm
How
saying.
many people do we know? How many women that we know that have so much potential, that have so much greatness in them, but it's stifled because they don't want to push themselves out of comfort,
Yeah.
or they don't want to challenge themselves
Just
out
say my
of
name, Angie.
preconceived
Just say my name.
notions.
Just put my name right there.
Can I shout out
Just
my
say my name,
mama,
Angie.
though?
Let's take it spiritually.
Just say my.
How
just go
many
put my name right
women
there.
do we know that got the juice? I'm talking about Jesus juice.
Jesus
Got the
juice.
juice,
And sit on
right?
it.
And sit on it because the assignment's uncomfortable.
Y'all got an issue with me?
Jam.
You got something to say?
Y'all got something to say?
It's okay.
We can rattle names off, literally. And I ain't just talking about in our house. I'm talking about women that may not even go to church that have an assignment, a heavenly ordained assignment, and they sit on it because it's just not in their scheme of things. It's not in
It's
their
not comfortable.
I
It's
can
not
tell you,
comfortable. It takes courage. It takes sacrifice.
A lot of things were
It
not
takes
in my
boldness.
plans.
Yeah.
It takes
Ministry,
boldness.
I'm just gonna be honest. Ministry was not in my plans. That was not my idea, especially what God has called me to. That was not my idea. First of all, how do you call someone who has anxiety about public speaking to be a preacher? How do you do that, Lord? That makes zero sense.
Well, come
to
on,
me.
Moses.
Yeah,
Keep
girl,
stuttering
you
then.
took
Keep
the words
stuttering.
out my mouth.
That's all right. Keep
Right.
stuttering,
She
Moses.
with the Moses.
Keep
Oh,
stuttering,
no,
Moses.
I can understand.
But he
how-
takes the unlikely.
Come on.
That's right.
To
That's
To
what
prove
he
his
does.
power.
To prove his power.
Let me tell you
Yes.
something. One of the things
Give
that
us a
I
snack.
love about this is a snack. See, my sister Nat do soul food.
about
I
you
just got a
feeling
snack
qualified.
pack.
Okay.
You got a snack back?
I think one of the things that empowers a woman is not only accepting her past, but appreciating it for what it propels her future.
That's good.
Because in a nutshell, sorry, we are powerful women because we have
children.
So we have children.
Okay.
And what makes us powerful is the fact that we ain't got sitters, so we still got to get that job done. How about that? On a Saturday night. Okay, yeah, Thursday bedtime, but things happen. Okay? No, but honestly speaking, though, how many times do we personally count ourselves out? We talked about this a couple shows ago, and Monty said this, and it stuck with me. We all have our own personal critic, and it's ourselves.
It is. We are our worst
and
critic.
there was a post on social media that said, "What if you are the weapon formed to cause you not to prosper?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Formed against yourself."
Wow.
We discount
That's up on
ourselves
my
for
toes
that
tonight,
very
people.
reason because of where we came from,
Jesus.
who we belong to, and what we have done.
put those
But I
limitations.
can tell you now that if okay, listen. We go to Christian Kingdom Assembly.
We do. CKA in the house.
Where our pastor, Monroe Johnson,
Come on now.
told us that
Master Monroe P.
God
Johnson.
can turn a 304 into a housewife.
That's
You
what
know
he
what
told
he said
us.
for my pager
And a
people.
gigolo
For
into
my
a
pager
husband. That's what he said.
For my pager
That's
people,
what he
you know
said.
what that
He
code
wanted
was. You know what the code was. So if he could take the harlot and make
Come
her
on
into
now.
a housewife, he could take the liar and make them a businessman.
He can.
He can take the fornicator and turn them into an evangelist and let's say a nonprofit
Angie.
specialist
What's the
in helping
snack?
young women. Did you like that snack?
Yeah.
I got
love that
more.
snack.
He
You got
can
to have me in
take
tears.
the person that doesn't have integrity and make them commander over so much.
Come on
That's
now.
right.
So high five that. Thank you. So what I'm saying is
Peter, come on.
we working on this
Yeah.
because this show is to empower you to
Yes.
say, you know what?
Yeah.
What
Yes.
happened to me is going to be used for my good. It's going to be turned
Period.
around for my good.
Ooh.
So that's what makes you powerful. The
Yeah.
fact that you can embrace your past and be excited about what God is going to do for your future.
And use it
And
to
no-
testify
and
for
use
your
it.
future.
Yeah.
Period. And nobody
Use it
can
as
tell you
fuel.
nothing
Right.
about that past because you've accepted it.
That's right.
You have, went to God and God has given you grace to come before people. You know what I mean? And use that past. Use that as your
and
testimony.
as long as God forgive you, it don't really matter whoever done.
It
Who else
does
done
not.
it.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, and just to continue on with that, first of all, powerful women have nannies.
we talked about that. Like,
I'm out of
we
breath
getting
from
there.
running up and down them steps.
We getting there.
Powerful women take responsibility for their own emotional well-being.
Come on now.
She knows her
Accountability.
own worth and isn't easily swayed by what others think. She listens to advice but makes up her own mind.
Yes.
I love that one.
Yeah, I
I
like
love
that.
that, money.
I love that too. I was in an elevator today and just speaking on this topic, and a nice young lady named Jill from Seattle. She said, "Oh, you speaking to me when you said what a powerful woman is," and she was like, "You never stop. That's what a powerful
good.
woman does. Is you
Yeah,
never
period.
stop." And she said, "Endurance." You know, and
Since you're a
and
powerful woman.
So,
Yes.
listen, so that sat well with me. And then I was
Yeah.
like, yes, and loyalty. Loyalty is
Yes.
being strong
Yeah.
and powerful. Also, too, having your standards.
Yes.
Come on now.
Because you got to stand for something.
You got to
or
stand for
Yes.
something.
You'll fall for
anything.
anything.
See, that's the thing. This whole loyalty thing. Let me just tap them. Let me just.
Can we talk
Because
about
y'all
it?
know I gotta. I never like saying devil's advocate, but I'm gonna just pose a contemporary position on that.
There you go.
Talk to
The
us.
problem,
You
I
have
think,
discernment with that, though.
that
absolutely.
causes our women and us, our fellow women, to not be powerful and not to walk in their power is because they're loyal to toxicity.
Okay, come on, talk about it.
You are loyal to things that are assigned to kill you.
Wow.
You are loyal to things that are dead weight. And
That's a
here's the
whole
deal.
dinner.
Yeah.
Me and my husband were studying, this is about a month and a half ago. And back in Roman culture, back in the Bible days, when you sinned or did something wrong, a lot of times they would attach a dead body to you.
Oh, wow.
And this dead body was to just be attached to you. I don't remember the crime or the reason behind it, but you got a dead body. I think it's when you murdered this person, they were attached to you.
Ooh, that's insanity.
So first of all, think about this though. The longer you are physically connected to this dead body, the rotting and the corrosion of this body starts to penetrate yours. So at the end of the day, what you are loyal and connected to has the tendency to kill you.
Wow.
even though it has run its course
Jesus.
in its natural state. And it's something that you should have been able to identify, should have been removed from you. You choose to keep it connected to you. And because if that's the case, now you are in the same state as this thing that is no more. So a lot of times we throw loyalty out there, but at the end of the day, though, if it is killing me and it is removing
I must detach.
my power from me, I must detach. So use that discernment, like Monty said. We got to stop feeling like we owe people things.
Yes.
We grew up in a generation and a lineage of Black people where you owed your family, no matter what.
Yeah.
And
And
we talk
those
about
people
this.
will run that guilt trip on you.
Oh my God!
To try to keep you bound.
Oh my gosh!
You know what
Stuck
I'm
in
saying?
chains.
They'll try to keep themselves, shackled to your ankles, and you keep dragging that dead weight everywhere because
But
they
I
still
did
throwing stuff
whatever
up in
for
your
you,
face.
and I gave everything for
Listen.
you, and I never turned my back on you.
Listen, and it's like, at the end of the day, though, being connected to the source will give you insight.
Yes,
That's power.
absolutely.
On when to shift, when to move, and how to move.
How?
A lot of times we label things as toxic when it's actually truth telling. We watched a Muhammad Ali documentary, and he wrote this poem about truth, and it said, truth's mouth is shut, but eyes are open.
Wow.
So a lot of times we don't want to hear truth. We'll view it, we'll see it, but we don't act and speak on it.
We don't
want
wanna
to anything
receive
about
it.
it. We don't want to receive it.
We don't want to receive
So
it.
I don't know. I
love that.
Yeah,
That was a
I
great
would say
perspective. That was a dinner.
Definitely,
Like a
discernment is necessary, and I would just say to stay on the positive side when I say that loyalty being a attribute to a powerful woman, because it's a strong feeling of support. It also, some of the synonyms is obedience, faithfulness, so devotion. So all of those words are powerful as well. So I would just say, loyalty is definitely an asset to a powerful woman.
For sure. When
But
it's healthy.
absolutely, the discernment is necessary as to what you're loyal to.
Yes.
Right.
yeah.
I agree.
I got my list. Y'all ready for my list?
Yes.
What's your list?
And this is a good point too. I don't mean to keep this going, but loyalty to God, I think, trumps people.
Yeah,
It does.
absolutely.
And I think we kind of misconstrue that because we feel like we have to be. We can go on this look. We should talk about this on another show. But
we can.
one of my things of what makes a woman so powerful is they're not afraid to stand alone.
That's good.
Oh yeah,
And I
that's
think a
good
lot
Stand
of
on what's
times
right.
we try and replace deficiencies within us with people, and we
So
don't get
codependent.
time alone to where it's just us and him.
Yeah.
And God just saying, okay, come on, me and you watching this movie tonight. Let me talk to you about this. Or let me show you something while we listening to music. Or come on, me and you, we going to sit
That's
on the
the dessert.
porch.
She coming
And I'm
with
going to
the
talk to you
dessert
through
this time.
nature. These things have to happen in order for you to be complete within him. That you just have some separate time with him.
Yes.
Just you and him. And not
that's
having to be
necessary.
around crowds of friends. And because then we go back to the Aisha thing. Then you run into the risk of being affirmed
Right.
by the wrong people. So I think being able to stand alone, even
like that.
when though it's not, when it's against, the circle that either you're a part of or the people that you run with, being able to just stand flat footed on truth, I think
I like
makes
that.
you powerful.
Yep.
My other one was they forgive a whole lot.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
Show
whole
grace.
lot.
Powerful
Grace,
woman can forgive
Yeah.
without remorse.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember recent situation where I was told by the Lord to forgive somebody who was absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. I'm talking about, I don't care which culture line you cross or economic line you cross, this situation was wrong. But in it, I found there was fault in me too. So God said, you've got to get your hands clean. You've got to ask for forgiveness, but you've got to forgive. And you can't do it grudgingly. You have, to,
you have to
forgive
forgive.
without regret, with a purpose.
Yeah.
So
I like that. Forgive with
That-
that.
I
I
know,
love
that's my
that.
list.
We got some feedback from our Viewlanders.
Oh, yeah, come on now.
And I don't know, Angie, if you want to help me. Anybody want to help me read out these?
I got you, boo. Got you. Let's
Anybody
see.
want to help me?
Oh, okay.
I'll start off with a page.
Okay, I got one. This one, Style by T on Instagram. You better come with it.
Yeah.
She said the ability to lose herself and go through so much abuse verbally and physically and
Wow.
still rise.
Power.
Oh, come on, girl.
Come on.
Love that.
You know what? My girl Jessie with the fro, she said her ability to conquer anything she puts her mind to.
Good.
I like Jesse's.
Self-motivation.
Self-motivation.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Leah Vaughn said her faith, her mindset, and her determination makes her powerful.
I like that.
Determination makes you powerful. I love that.
I like that. Tony.Marie.
Yeah,
she was one of our Viewlanders of the month. She said, just making happen. Shoot. Regardless if she has the weight of the world on her shoulders, she get it done. That leads me. Women who are powerful are creative and resourceful. Now, y'all remember a time when the lights was off when we was little? But what did mama do? We had a sleepover. With the candles in the living room.
Got that right.
And it was camp night.
Okay,
Girl,
we didn't know.
made them forts.
We made the forts.
Yeah.
This was the best time of my life.
We
'cause
didn't
I got
really know
snatched.
mama
Your
fell short.
imagination.
Yes.
Okay, you had to
Yes.
think.
Powerful women are creative.
I love that.
Yeah, they are creative
Absolutely.
and able to do and adjust.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
I love that.
Style by T. She been
Quite
going.
a few, yeah.
Yeah,
She had
she
a
was
few.
going because her will to keep going even when she's crumbling inside.
Yes.
Is this Uncle Hod? He said a woman with a strong mind, a solid foundation in herself, and being able to love herself.
Come
I
on,
love
man,
that.
with the perspective. I like it. Come on, man.
That's
what's up.
awesome.
Our girl Taylor Nix, Taylor.n that underscore says the fact that every woman is different. No one is you, and that's your power. Men can't do nothing without
Period.
us.
You can't be
Men
duplicated.
can't do nothing without us.
She said she had
well,
it.
come on,
Men can't do nothing without us.
They can't do
No
nothing.
replica.
Nah, they can't do nothing. I mean,
can't do nothing.
is that true though? Is that true that men can't really function without us?
I don't think
We
they
birthed
can.
them babies.
We birthed them babies, man.
That was one too. Somebody else said that.
Yeah, we birthed them babies, man.
Birth them baby.
Okay, so yeah, no, I got that alternative perspective again.
Come on, talk to us.
Okay, so we did mention that being able to kind of still do and move and function even though we are crumbling inside. Is that actually a stance of power? Or is that a stance of pride?
Nah, I wouldn't say
No,
pride.
I wouldn't say pride
say pride.
necessarily. I think that as women,
That's resiliency.
it's resiliency.
Okay,
and I
but
think
what
as
if-
women, we do what we have
What if that
to
is our
do.
time to sit and just be broken? Why is it that we still have to move even though things
Are
are...
you less powerful when you're
But you-
broken?
No, not at all. But why is it us continuously doing and doing and doing, even though the insides are hurting? Why
I see
is
what
that
you're
a
saying.
position of
Yeah.
power versus
Mm.
a time when we should sit and rest under him or rest with him? Why do we feel like as women? Because
We just gotta
I've
keep
noticed
going.
this, that we've got to keep going. All the while, the damage is getting worse. Case in point, you get surgery.
Yeah.
What do they tell you to do after? Rest. They tell you to rest. But us as women, especially black women,
We gotta
us
get
as
it
women,
done.
we've got to go because
Yeah,
let's think
ouch.
about this.
I
Back
can
in
relate to that.
slavery, once you had that baby,
Yeah, you was
you
back,
back
at
out.
It. You back at it.
So why do we feel like though that we have to do that in order to be powerful?
At the end of the day, to me though, when you say rest in him, you're not actually just sitting still and doing nothing.
Who said?
I mean,
Who said?
in my position, I could never just sit. I have
think you
times
still
where
praying and you
I have
still
times
staying
where
in
I can sit
communication.
and listen to God and wait for an answer and get rest. But in essence, we still have to continue to do the things that we need necessary to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish.
We
So
have to,
can't
or does he
just
already have
sit.
it down?
What do you mean?
We have to, for example, I'm assuming you mean work,
Yeah.
things like that, ministry. We have
we're
to
in
do
school,
these
if
things,
we're-
or can God provide for us that we can actually sit and rest?
God can always provide. He can provide whatever we need. So that's definitely a God can do. He can do all things. So
I
he's
think
able.
it's just ingrained in us to keep going because that's just what
That's
what we've always done,
Yes.
and so that's what we continue
And
to
I
do.
think
So
it's part of that
ingrained in us.
resilience because
It is.
you continue to push, you keep going, you never stop. So
But how many times do we break because we don't stop?
But that's a good perspective and a good question.
we have to
Angie,
learn
because-
restraint and we have to learn boundaries. And we have to learn to go back to standards.
right.
Because I think that's a lot of times, where the breakdown comes from because we do keep going and we don't take the time and the necessary time
Self-care.
for self-care.
Yeah, yeah,
If we're
I
just
agree.
honest. We don't take a lot of necessary time for self-care. I can tell you
Or
for
soul
me,
care.
or soul
Yeah.
care.
And
That's good. I like
emotional
that.
care.
I like
Go
that
back to that.
emotional care. I
Like
like
I
that,
said
Jay.
before, women are in control of their emotional well-being.
Yeah.
So it's you have to
Yeah.
have a balance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And then in the statement where it says keep going, I consider soul care and taking care of yourself also a keep going.
Right.
Not physically, moving, but taking that time to continue and learn how to love yourself and learn, the love of God within you and the love that he has for you is, to me, still going.
I personally, and I speak from experience, I personally had a season where I should have sat my butt down because since I didn't, there were so many areas of offense that I purposely caused in my dysfunction because I was so broken on the inside. When my mom passed, I was out here looking for people to fight.
Yeah.
My son plays football. The police got called on me.
Uh-oh.
Like, and this was multiple games. I was out here though. EC stood up. Like, I was out here because I was hurting so bad and I did not know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
So when I say that there are times you need to sit your butt down, and I wound up getting myself, let's be transparent, up on Sunday morning trying to lead praise and worship, and I was toe up.
Wow.
So when I say that there are times where, yes, you need to sit your butt down and do nothing, there are times. If it wasn't for grief recovery showing me that I was functioning in dysfunction, I would have had so much more blood on my hands. My witness at this very moment is in critical condition with the people that still are on that football team. And I have to own that every day I walk in there.
Yeah. Wow.
So when I say you can't always walk around and still do, you can't. Because you will start causing more issues than you started with.
You have to be transparent. You have to be willing to self-check.
Accountable to.
And you have to be accountable to yourself. And at least you took the necessary steps to address your emotional well-being.
Only after damage was done, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Only after
of
some
course,
situation. And I'm like, oh my God.
You don't realize it until you done already knee deep in some mess.
Yes.
Right.
And sometimes we don't see it.
We don't see it.
We don't
That's
see it because we're
blindsided.
blinded by our emotions or our grief or whatever we're going through. Because I totally admit, I know when I lost my father, it was my senior year of high school. I had just graduated from high school.
He didn't even
And
see me walk.
Everything that I had imagined for my future coming out of high school was completely
shifted.
it all shifted because instead of, mind you, he did get the chance to see me go to prom and graduate and that sort of thing, but he passed a month before our birthday. We had the same birthday. So from there, I was on a self-sabotage, like self-destructive, like it was just a journey that lasted for years. Before I even recognized what I was doing to myself. So
Isn't it crazy how when we prolong our own healing,
Right.
when we prolong our
you
healing,
gotta
and those
see- you
seasons,
gotta
see it. And that's the
But
thing,
it's
you
so
have to see
crazy
it.
though when you need healing and you prolong it by allowing yourself to be distracted, you
Right.
just lead yourself
Right.
straight into
but
destruction.
when you oblivious to it,
Yes.
and then you have to be careful of your company.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you ain't got the people in your life that's gonna point
Point
you
it out,
out,
yeah.
Right.
and
You
be like,
gotta
"Hey,
watch
look,
your
you need
circle.
some
you need to get your life
you gotta
like
watch your
right
circle.
now."
The
But if
hardest
you have
patient.
people that's gonna indulge with you and encourage that behavior,
That's
you're
right.
not gonna see it until something bad happens.
Right.
Even if you need those type of friends that say, sis, you need some therapy.
Yeah.
Or I seen this post that said that I can't give you I can't give you the help that you need, but I can give you some resources that'll be able to help. That'll be able to help you get to
that's good.
that healed whole self that I believe you to be.
Connection.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
You need to be around some people and connected to some
Yes.
people,
I
some
agree.
community that see you whole
Right.
even when you in your craziest season.
That's right.
Even if
Even
they
if you
just
don't
stick
receive
around.
it at
Stick
that
around.
moment,
around.
you
Stick
have
around.
those people that are around that's going to plant those seeds.
Yes.
So that even if it don't register right away, one day you might wake up and have that
And still be
epiphany
around
like,
to
wait a
pour
minute,
into
Yeah.
that.
this
To
gotta
water
stop.
that
Yeah,
seed.
this I need a change. Like something gotta change.
I shout out to Coach Terrence that go to our
Oh,
church
yes,
because he
yes,
said
yeah.
something. This was maybe like 3 months ago. He said, I thank God for the people that were courageous enough to stick
like
around
that.
with me.
I like
Because
that.
when I was
Yes,
messed
that's
up,
one.
I like
I
that.
wasn't easy to deal with, but they had enough courage
I believe
to
that. Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
and to wait through the
Come on now.
mess
Come on now.
to get to the miracle.
I promise
now.
you.
I
You
gotta
know,
shout
and
out
I'm just
this
like,
man for that.
No, that's good.
or we done have some people that walked
real.
away and said,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is too much." I
I
didn't want
doing
to.
too much.
promise. I
Listen.
just posted something up to my Instagram literally yesterday that said, surround yourself with people that love you no matter what season you're or where you are in your life.
Come on,
Right. That's
and that's
power.
so
Come on,
important
that
that you
is.
surround you because I might be jacked up this season.
Come
Yes.
on.
And I need that support.
And I think,
need that
I
love.
think
and
I
I
can
need
speak
that,
for myself.
that support
I'm
system.
guilty of that because I done seen people in they jiggity boost phase like, you know what, I ain't about to be bothered with her. Hey, I'll see you later.
I'm
Right,
definitely
I
not.
holler at you.
Yeah, so it's I think it's a human reaction to
Yeah.
when people on some mess that you just.
But you know
Right.
what? Speaking to that
Down
season
somewhere.
of being challenged, to where maybe you don't hear from the Lord clearly. I was
Yeah.
reading this, and this really blessed me. There was a season that David couldn't hear,
I know.
Yeah.
and
I know.
he had to get someone to talk to him. So
to
remember,
him.
Jonathan
Yep.
had to come.
Yeah.
David was so deep in his sin, he
on
couldn't
now.
see nothing. He had to send
Come
Jonathan
on
to
now.
come and talk to him and say, "Hey, bro, let me tell you this little riddle
Thank
real
God
quick.
for
Let's see
that.
if you get it."
Right.
There was a season where
Yeah.
the man that loved
Come on
God
now.
the most,
Come on now.
who was connected
Come on now.
arguably the most
Come on now.
to God,
Come on now.
could not hear because of his own willfulness.
And he even and in one of the songs I want to say it was Psalm 51, but it may not be that one. But he said, "God, I know
Come on.
I probably didn't check, but whatever you do, please don't take your
Just don't
presence
take
from
it.
me.
Just
don't take your
Yes.
presence.
Yes. I know I done messed up.
I know I done messed
I know
up.
I done
Just
messed
don't
up.
take your
And I
presence from me.
chose to
Oh my
mess
God.
up.
We going to church on a Sunday,
Listen.
Saturday night.
He said,
Right, on
please,
Saturday.
Listen,
Please,
please
just don't take that.
don't take that.
Do what you got to do.
But don't take that.
Don't
from
take
me.
that.
Right.
I deal with whatever
Strip me
the
away from
consequences,
whoever you
but
need to
just don't
strip
take
me
your
away,
presence
but don't
from me.
take your presence.
Right.
But you know what? To transition that, a lot of times God's presence is in the company we keep.
Ooh.
True.
So a lot of times these people that decide to stick around with us and push it to the end is God saying, "I am with you.
Come on.
I have not left you.
Not left you.
Your hands are dirty, but by my grace, I'm gonna clean you up."
Yeah.
Wow.
This is why powerful women have to support other powerful women.
Yes.
We can't stress
Absolutely.
this enough.
Stay connected to
It's
the
time
power
out for the
source.
hating.
It's time.
It's time out for
Time
the
out for it.
shade.
Yes.
It's time for the exclusivity that we do.
The
Exactly.
clickiness.
It's time out for that because
time out.
That
somebody
high-mindedness.
needs
Yeah.
that
Come up here,
haughtiness.
you down
Stronger
there.
together.
Somebody needs that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is
Empower
good.
each other.
This is
Stronger
good.
together.
Oh, this is good. Y'all
a
better
good
come
one.
talk to us, man.
Y'all
Hit us
gotta
up
come
on
talk to us, 'cause
Instagram,
I just read something.
Facebook, Twitter. Please share your thoughts, man. This conversation ain't over. Hit us up. Let us know what you think. What
sure.
makes you powerful? Let's talk about that. What makes you powerful?
Yes.
Let us know.
You, because you matter.
You matter.
You matter.
You matter.
This was for the ladies.
Come and get it. Come and get it, dinner.
Hey, so today we were talking about powerful women, and my sisters gave their 3 things that they thought what made a powerful woman. I didn't give any, but one thing I want to say about powerful women, I think a wise woman, a woman with wisdom, is a powerful woman. The Bible says that a wise woman builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down.
You better come
And
on.
so,
Come on with the-
for me, it doesn't just mean your physical house, but I feel like it means your temple, your body. You know, a wise woman builds her house and builds up other women's houses as well. And so that's what I want to leave you with today on this soul food this evening. I want you to I encourage you to build up another woman's house, encourage her, speak into her spirit, encourage her, let her know that she's more than a conqueror. She can do all things through Christ. You know, we always got to put some Bible in it, but I encourage you to speak into another
light
woman and be the
anyway.
light, be that encouragement for that woman. That's a powerful woman, a woman that can build up another woman's house as well as her own. Somebody that can reach back and pull someone else with her to where she is. So that's what I want to leave you with today for soul
all
food.
right.
Just build up
That's
another
all
women's
right.
house. Help build up another woman's house.
Shine
And not
your
tear
light
it
on
down.
another woman.
That's a word.
All right, is
Come
that
on
good?
with it,
All
bitch.
right.
Yes,
Come
that's
on,
good.
lift
That's
somebody, lift
good.
somebody up.
Because you can still
Empower
shine your light on
somebody.
another woman and without making yourself dim.
That is correct.
All day.
It's enough light to go around.
It
That's
is.
it.
That is. And when
It's funny. Our sound engineer texted me and said that a powerful woman is one that sets the mood and the atmosphere in her home.
That's good.
And
I
you
love
just
that.
confirmed it. So
I love that.
that is
Wow.
awesome. Ladies,
Ladies, you're amazing. I
You
just want
all
to let y'all
are
know
some
y'all
power-
Y'all the
all
bomb. Y'all know that?
power-
y'all some powerhouses. Celebrate your powerhouse lady today, man.
Yes,
Send a
yes,
message, send some
yes.
flowers, send some kisses, whatever you got to do. Show some love
Yes.
to somebody in your life that you believe is powerful, man.
Can we do a powerful view? Somebody hashtag. I want y'all to start posting some powerful women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
As this podcast releases next on the last Thursday of May, I want y'all to post some powerful women.
Yeah.
Hashtag power view.
Power
I love that.
view.
Hashtag power view.
Power
Power
view.
view. I like that. Shout them out,
Hashtag
man.
Shout them out. Make sure y'all add us too, because we want to repost these powerful women. We want to
that's right.
share and we want to
Absolutely.
shine a light on them. Let's do it. Y'all
Let's
ready?
do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
It's
We
time.
rock. Hashtag we rock.
Hey.
Hey, black girl power.
That's our show, guys. We did it, talking about powerful women today.
Yes.
women.
We finished our third episode.
Yes, we did.
We
Woo!
did it.
We love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. You guys want to hit us up, email us at viewsradioshow@gmail.com. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Hit us up. We even on YouTube at
Yes.
Views Radio Show. Talk to us. We want to hear your view. You guys want to be on the show? Hit us up. You
Hit
want to
us
set
up.
your event? Hit us up.
Hit
you
us
guys got
up.
questions or you want to debunk what we
Let's
was talking
mark
about
it.
on here. You want to come over here and talk to us and challenge us.
Come on
with
with
it. We
it.
love
Come
having
on with
conversation.
Come on.
Come with it.
Come
We ain't no
on.
easy win. That's what they told me. She said all my life I had to fight, right? She
You looking at her right now.
She said all my life.
You would know.
She also said you told
You
Harpo
told
to beat
Harpo to beat me.
That's our show today, y'all. We love y'all.
Next month.
Your voice. Your vision. Your views. Views from the six. 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 From the